Students, now we will start exercise first A from a book. The first question is we have to write four rational number equivalent to the given numbers. So I will take one of the example question first. For example, I am taking the first one, that is 2 upon 9. We have to find the equivalent fractions. We have to find four equivalent fractions of the given rational number 2 upon 9. Now what we have to do, we have to multiply the numerator and the denominator with the same number. For example, we will start from 2. So that is 4 upon 18. First one. In second category, again we will multiply with 3. So it will becomes to 6 upon 27. Then third, again we will multiply 2 upon 9 by 4 now. That is equal to 8 upon 36. And the fourth one, number of times you have to find the equivalent rational numbers, we keeps on multiplying with the increasing numbers. And then 2 upon 9, again we will multiply by 5. So here it comes 10 upon 45. So then the four given rational numbers are, the four equivalent rational numbers are 4 upon 18, 6 upon 27, 8 upon 36, 10 upon 45. You can multiply any of the numbers, but the sequence should be same. Okay. The second question starts. We have to write the given rational number into standard form. Now what is standard form? Already I have explained that the lowest form of fractional value is called as the standard form. So what we will do, we will just going to cut and change it to the lowest form. For example, we are cutting 15 upon 20 by 5, so it comes to 3 upon 4. So this is called as standard form. Same way we take another example. Suppose I am taking 87 upon 156. The question is given 87 upon 156. Now I am dividing by, comes to 29 upon 52. Now, so lowest form. So we have to move into the lowest form, which cannot further be converted to the lowest form. So the lowest form of a fraction of the given rational number will be known as standard form. Now the third question, we have to find the absolute value. Now let me introduce about what is absolute value. Absolute value is just the positive value of any given rational number. That is, the rational number can be positive or negative. But when it is asked to find the absolute value, we will always write it as positive value. For example, minus 2 upon 3. Suppose it is a fraction and it is a negative rational number, and the absolute value of minus 2 upon 3 has been asked. First of all, the symbol to represent absolute value is the two vertical lines surrounding the given rational number. So if we write these two ways of lines, then it is known as the absolute value of minus 2 upon 3. So the answer will be plus 2 upon 3. Even if, suppose in place of minus 2 upon 3, they have given 2 upon 3, and we have to find the absolute value of 2 upon 3. Then also the answer will be plus 2 upon 3. That is, either the rational number is negative or it's positive. But if we have to find the absolute value of the given rational number, it will always be positive. Understood? Next question. Now the next question is to find which is greater using the given number line. Now when we are having two numbers and a number line is given to us. So already in my previous introductory part of rational numbers, I had explained you कि the rational number which will be at the left hand side, will be smaller. If I'm talking about the number line, so was just watching the numbers, among the given two numbers, which number is at the left hand side, it will be smaller. So here 1 mixed 2 upon 5 is at the left hand side. So automatically just watching the number line, we can say that 3 mixed 3 upon 4 is greater than 1 mixed 2 upon 5. This is using number line. So I am not talking about only number line. We can do it in further way also by using comparing method also, which I told you, by the comparing method. Now the next question, we have to compare the two given rational numbers and we have to find that whether they are equal or not. So when we are having two rational numbers, already I have discussed this, we have to convert both of them into lowest form. Now we already know that this is already in the lowest form. Now the turn is of 28 upon 49 minus 49. So what I will do, I will just convert 28 upon minus 49 into its lowest form. That is 7 4 28 and 7. Now the negative number is at the denominator place. It can be further written as minus 4 upon 7. Yes, they are equal. Suppose if the lowest form of the two given fractions, two given rational numbers were not equal, then we have said the given rational numbers are not equal. This way we can do other questions also. Now we have to compare two rational numbers. In this method, in solving this question, we will going to use cross product method to compare the two given rational numbers. So now we will start from the first one, minus. Now here what I will do, 1 upon 5. Now already I have told in one of this explanation that the negative sign will be taken with the numerator part, same as here also. Now I will just cross multiply, cross product method using cross product method. Okay, when there are only two rational numbers, then we just use the cross product method. It is little easier and fast also to find out the to compare the two rational numbers. So it becomes minus 1 into 4 and minus 1 into 5. It becomes minus 4 and it comes minus 5. Now already we have known that the negative rational number, if it is smaller, then it is termed as bigger number. So what I say that minus 4 is greater than minus 5, because on the number line minus 4 will come first and towards the left side minus 5 will come. So what is, when we are moving to the negative part, that is left side, we are moving to the lowest form, we are moving to the smaller numbers. So minus 4 is greater than minus 5. Therefore minus 1 upon 5 will be greater than minus 1 upon 4. Similarly, if we come over here also we will do the same method. This is correct. Now over here again I will write in a proper way, so that you should not make a silly mistakes when you are doing calculation. Now here also minus 1 into 50, and over here it comes to plus 1 into 25. So it becomes minus 50 and here it is 25. So automatically we are knowing it is positive number, It's a negative number. Positive number is always greater than the negative number. Hence, minus 1 upon 25 is smaller than 1 upon 50. This way we can compare the two given rational numbers. Now, when we have to we have to arrange the given rational numbers. Here there are total 5 rational numbers given, which has to be arranged. Either it can be asked to arrange in the ascending order, or it can be asked to arrange in a descending order. So I'm just giving one example. We will arrange them according to the given question. So what we have to do, there are many rational numbers to be compared, so we convert them into decimal values. Just convert them into decimal values. That is, minus 1 upon 4 will going to come 0.25. Then 1 upon 2 will be 0.5. Then 7 upon 8 will be converted to 0.875. All of you know how to convert a fractional value into a decimal value? Okay, I think this I have not to teach you. You already have studied this in class 6th and 7th also. 15 upon 16, it will termed as 0.9375. Okay, and the last one, minus 9 upon 40, it will be minus 0.225. So at the time I have already solved the values and writing it directly. Now, by watching the decimal values, I can see this is the smallest value, and this is the biggest value. Among this, if I arrange them into order, this is second number, this is third value, and this is fourth value. Now, according to this, if we compare, now this has been for comparing, but actually which rational numbers we have to arrange? We have to arrange the rational numbers of these. Here also the child do a mistake. They just arrange the given, they arrange the solved values. This is only to compare. Now, by comparing these with the given rational numbers, we can write the first one is that is minus 1 upon 4, comma. Then second one is this, that is minus 9 upon 40, comma. Third is compared with 1 upon 2, that is 1 upon 2, comma. After this, 7 upon 8, that is 7 upon 8. And then the 15th upon 16, that is 15 upon 16. Now, in which order we have arranged this? We have arranged it into ascending order. Suppose if the same question was asked to arrange in descending order, then what we have done? Nothing. Just the vice versa of this, that is 15 upon 16, comma, 7 upon 8, comma, 1 upon 2, comma, minus 9 upon 40, comma, minus 1 upon 4. This was the descending order. So I think you all have understood the question which I explained you, and you have to complete exercise first day after watching these videos. Thank you all.